Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave, and today we're going to talk about the upper loop. I've been working on this upper loop for quite some time. This is not the design I wanted the upper loop to be in. I also wanted there to be two loops, and I've only got one at this level. The upper loop is a minimum of 042, I think, 042. It's the 027 track, so it's a lower profile than the Ogauge that I'm using down below, but it's track that I've had and used previously, so a lot of it's in pretty good shape. So I've been fiddling with the track placement, trying to figure out where I want it and what would work and what wouldn't, and finally, I've got at least an operating prototype, if not the final layout. So that's what I'm going to show you now, is the upper loop and its Maiden voyage. So let's check it out. There you go, operating upper loop. This is like a whole new world. I haven't operated all three loops together at the same time yet. The fact that it's running, it's fantastic. So in this spot, we've got the infamous arch under bridge that I've been looking for a long time and finally have installed. So that's pretty cool. The train's gonna go over there. Exactly what I'm going to do with this corner, I don't know. I had considered building a big mountain up and over and just up back to the wall, but we will see, because that will make access to some of the tracks very difficult. But if I go the way I've been going, I'd probably make it removable so I could just take it off and access anything. After this turn, we hit the viaduct. And this viaduct here is just 1.5 or 2-inch foam. It's really more of a placeholder than an actual model, but it will function for the time being, at least with lighter trains. And I don't know, I'll figure out exactly how I want to build it. I'll probably do it with foam, but it needs to be at least double the width, if not triple the width. And then I'll have to cover this in individually crafted stones. I don't know. It's going to be a project for another day. As the train comes down across the viaduct, it goes behind this mountain here, which also may go up a bunch higher, like the other corner. I'll have to wait until the inspiration strikes me. It will come from behind the mountain and around this loop here. I had initially had this upper loop closer to the edge, but didn't really like it, so this will give me the ability to either add some foreground detail or slope the edges down a little bit more gradually. Now this is the corner back here that's still most up in the air, literally and figuratively. I really need to, I guess, nail down the specifics, but this really seems to work. I think I can get this bridge to fit pretty well in this spot. It will take some building up of the foam here and then doing something here to build up the foam. But this all was probably going to be mountain in the back anyway. So that's fine. It'll just, we'll have to wait and see. After it crosses this bridge, it will go around back and then down across the back of the room. And down there I have another bridge and a couple of the Lionel girder bridges. A spot we never get to see is this corner back here. What is it? Why is it there? What's it doing? I don't really know. When I built the framework, I figured I'd just go across the complete back of the wall so that I would have the option to use it if need be. If I was using any sort of switches on the outer loop, I could run a very small yard over here, which is still a possibility. I wouldn't say it's likely, but it's a possibility. Another possibility is just to put in a really small loop, probably pop it in and out of a tunnel. Might be fun for the kids to operate. Otherwise, I really do want a lot of mountain back here and have it go up and against the wall. And that way my little N-scale house back there will have a home. But that is all very far in the future. At the moment, I'm just going to keep focusing on this loop here, because I'm pretty psyched to have it running. So I'm gonna stop babbling at you, and we're going to watch this train run on this upper loop here. So there you have it, 3 trains running at once. And while this is not the most trains I've ever run at once, this is the most trains I've run at once on this layout. So it's a monumental event as far as I'm concerned. And it's just one more step closer to having 4 or 5 or 12 trains running, but maybe that's the next layout, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on dagryffyn Hobby.